Recently I watched a few videos relating to Canadian history, and on my channel I watched a lot of videos about Canadian memes as well. Today I'm combining them. I'm watching this one is Canada History Memes. So yeah, you can tell me if you've seen these before. Tell me what you think about them. What's the best one? This one, in 1610, the average French Canadian.
Comment allez-vous? Bonjour. Oui, oui.
Et vive les Jeux Olympiques!
Vive les Olympiques.
Merci beaucoup,
Merci
Super!
beaucoup.
Hey, who wants to play drink?
Okay, let's check this one out. What's it got here? Countries when they have a disputed territory, intense fighting. Canada and Denmark over the disputed Hans Island. Yeah, I remember watching a documentary about that before. Let's check out what they
Hey,
got to
who
say.
wants to play drink the beer?
Right here.
You win.
All right, what do I win?
Another beer.
Yeah. That's actually true as well. I think it's like the left beer there or something as well. But yeah, that was a very interesting one. I watched that about this border dispute, and it's quite true. It's like the friendliest border dispute there's been. I think it's been resolved now, if I'm right. But yeah, very like unique part of not just history, geography.
Guess I should take it as a sign. I'm feeling lonely.
Boom.
But
That's actually quite apt that I watched that video recently showing why Canadians go ballistic in war, and I learned a lot more about the Canadian military's exploits during World War One. Before that I'd only really learned about Canada in World War Two, so I learned that they were quite ballistic is the word, but quite brutal in World War One. So this is like actually a perfect representation of that, man, just beating Germany about.
but I've
See, the Canadian government in 1969, when it decided to provide services in both French and English. Also, is that when that actually originated from? Yeah, interesting.
but I've gotten to the point. You should know this too.
Yeah.
That I'm used.
Okay, man, very good. I see. Canada in World War One after inventing new war crimes. Oh my god. Oh man, excellent. Canadian pilot, thank God I got captured by you and not the Waffen SS, the Grenadiers of the 9th SS Division that captured So I saying there's like one pilot is going to wipe out all these Germans. That's like brilliant. Okay, let's see. US can't speak, sorry. Use imperial system for America, use metric system for the EU, for Europe. Canada, use both, but still make fun of the US for using the imperial. Let's see what we've got here. First Nations in Canada, Native Americans in the USA. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Well, that's something I have learned a little bit about before when I first started my channel.
It would be.
Okay, let's see what here. That one World War One Canadian soldier convincing his friend to put a grenade inside the canned corned beef and throw it to the trusted German trench. The Germans were hungry at that time. And yeah, that again, very apt that I watched that video recently because this is, I mean, to someone who doesn't have that knowledge, they might think, what is this story, like some made up situation? But supposedly this actually was something that happened. They threw over the corned beef. It was real corned beef, I think, to start. Then they threw over more and it was grenades. But when you hear of the brutality of the Germans and what they were inflicting on the Canadians, you can kind of understand why the Canadians went hard back at them.
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool.
Please don't forget to subscribe.
Clearly.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Point of view, you just told Canada to be careful on the World War I trenches because you heard stories of horrendous war crimes happening there. Do they get classed as war crimes? Is that what happened? Was there any like trials or anything after World War I to do with war crimes, or is it just people looking back and assigning them that terminology?
Don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Jesus. The Allies in World War I watching Canada commit the more heinous war crime, I guess it means most heinous war crimes imaginable to do. Again, like, from what I learned in that previous documentary, the Germans were gassing Canadians. Like, that's pretty terrible. Like, so it's kind of like that thing, fight fire with fire, man. But list of war crimes, what I got here. Don't mind if I do. Canadians, let's see, checking their bank account after criticising Justin Trudeau.
And there's no money in here.
I'm gonna let the finger deep.
Yeah, is that? I think I remember a couple years ago. I think it was there was some sort of thing where there was a story where in Canada, I don't know if it was criticising Justin Trudeau, but something happened and their bank's account were frozen. And I heard it happening in the UK as well. Even Australia it may have happened as well. Is that a thing that happened? Is it just like a internet rumour, whatever? Is this like a thing that seriously happened or what? I mean, I can't imagine it is, because I've seen like people flying the flags that say like F Trudeau and all that sort of thing, and yeah, I don't know if their bank accounts got frozen.
I'm gonna let the finger decide.
Okay, Canada trying to figure out why the Geneva Convention rules had to be updated after World War I. Is that true? Oh my God.
Wait. Whoa. What is happening? The Dragon Warrior! It's me!
4 out of 5 people enjoy gang beatings. Oh my God, poor Quebec. Oh man. No wonder they want independence. Europeans who learn that Canada is committing war crimes. Okay, World War I Christmas be like Joyeux, Noel, Merry Christmas, Fro Weihnachten. Meanwhile, the Canadians, aha, this corpse is making a funny sound. Bitte lass mich leben. These are quite dark memes. Germans, when they heard a noise in the middle of the night in World War I. Man, I mean, it's quite lucky I actually, yeah, as I said a couple of times there, watched that video, the previous one, because I never really knew about Canada's like exploits during World War I. Again, being an ally, I'm just happy we weren't on the receiving side of it. But tell me what you think about these. If there's any other good memes about Canadian history, please recommend them. I think it's quite cool to like learn as well, a funny way to learn. Tell me what you think about these ones. Thanks.